$15,000 just for your dinner.
Philippines President Marcos Jr. visits New York City.
Let's go.
$15,000 just for your dinner.
Philippines President Marcos Jr. meets the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, discusses Philippine bid for UN Security Council. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. meets with United States Secretary General Antonio Guterres at the UN headquarters in New York on March 9th as part of a three-day working visit. During the bilateral meeting, Marcos thanked Guterres and discussed the Philippines' bid for a non-permanent seat on the UN Security Council for the year 2027 to 2028 term, according to
Malacanang.
The president was in town, but sometimes we have people who are against certain politicians. In this case, we had people protesting against President Marcos Jr. Now, of course, people don't just protest for no reason. These are the reasons why. Corruption allegations, misusing taxpayers' dollars, neglect of migrant workers, OFWs. Activists argues that Marcos should not be speaking on international issues such as women's rights at the UN Commission or the status of women while rights are violated at home. I could kind of understand that. Now, where was President Marcos staying? Let's go to Instagram. The protesters. Activists confront Marcos Jr. and members of the cabinet who just so happen to be staying at luxury Pierre Hotel on International Working Women's Day. It was a women's holiday, and these guys just so happened to be at this hotel. The protesters marched from the Philippines consulate right here at the bottom, which is on 46th Street, north of 5th Avenue to 61st Street, where the Pierre Taj Hotel is located. Now, some politicians are corrupt, other politicians are not. So in this case, people were against President Marcos Jr. being in New York. It was only 200 people. It was not like it was like 1,000 people or 2 million people over there. You know, so some people are against him, some people are with him. He has supporters, or else he wouldn't have been president. But like I always say, there are certain consequences with being a politician, you know, so not everybody's going to like you. It is what it is, bottom line. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave a comment below, and we'll see you guys next time.